Uh, well, um, I had came home from spring break and decided to go out to the bar with a couple of friends, high school friends, and met up with them guys at the bar. Um, Decided I had too much to drink, probably, or well, I know I had too much to drink, and then made the bad decision to drive home. And it was only probably about a mile from my house when I had gotten pulled over. It was about, I think it was about 2 o'clock or 2:30 in there somewhere. I had a friend with me, you know, so I not only embarrassed myself but with him as well. So he came up there, asked me for my driver's license, registration, insurance, and that. Um, he went back to his car, and then he came back up, asked me to step out, and that's when I knew. I was like, I'm going to jail. So I knew I had too much to drink and to drive. Um, and he asked me to step out, ran me through some sobrieties. And they seem really simple, and you realize as you're doing them, yeah, I'm going to jail, you know. They're pretty simple things, to walk an imaginary line or, just to place one foot in front of the other. When you're drunk, you pretty much lose that your stability there. So to say your ABCs, that, but not only is it your alcohol that's impairing you there, you're nervous, you got a million things running through your head, like what's going to happen next to me, and for me going to school to become a police officer, I was like, what's this going to do to my career? What's gonna happen here? Am I gonna have to go back up to school after 2.5 years in and change my degree and my major? What what I was gonna have to do after that? I had no idea. So there's all them things running through your head as you're doing these sobriety tests. I had to take some time off of school, obviously, to come back down for class or for court. I mean, I had to come back down here. My parents pretty much had to do all my arrangements and that for lawyers. I had to take time off of school to come back down and meet with my lawyer, talk to him, tell him what happened, and that. Um, just try to set up things with the court. Um, after my arraignment, we had to find times that was best for everybody. Not only myself to come down, but for the lawyer and everybody to come up with a good date and that. Lots of fines, hefty lawyer bill. I had a restricted driver's license. I could only drive to and from work, place of employment. Well, same thing, but to and from place of employment, to and from school, to and from AA classes, that type of stuff. I couldn't drive after a certain time at night. It was basically times that I couldn't drive. Um, so having to stay in them restrictions. If your friends wanted to go out, it was I can't drive during that time, and I can't drive to there. There's a lot of your friends are going out and doing things, and you can't drive really. You can't drive to and from there, and having to have somebody come pick you up to go do things, just uh, made you, made it 10 times worse. So I always have a designated driver. Try to come up with a friend that's not going to be at a bar, that isn't going out to drink. Even if you have to call that buddy at 2 o'clock in the morning, as long as you explain to them, hey, I might need you to come pick me up. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to drink and drive. I don't want to put my life in jeopardy and my friends' lives in jeopardy. Make my parents go through a possible, car accident, that type of stuff. So get a friend. Even like I said, if they can't come up to the bar with you, that's fine. Just explain to them at 2 o'clock in the morning you're going to be making a phone call. If it comes down to staying that late, that you're going to need a drive home.